Three pieces of AI news today. I'm going to start with the IPO one first. So we have not had a ton of AI IPOs in 2024. I suspect we'll have some more that are at least framed as AI IPOs in 2025. This one, Pony AI, is sort of typical of the way AI is starting to get into our discourse. It's being framed as artificial intelligence, but if you look under the covers, autonomous driving has been using AI for a lot longer than ChatGPT has been around. It's just that AI is now the flavor of the month for investors. And so it becomes really relevant to frame an initial public offering as being around AI if you're looking to earn the trust of investors and go public. That's what Pony AI has done. They raised about $266 million at, I think it was something like a $2.6 billion valuation when they went live. No, 2.6? Maybe it was 4.6. Anyway, it's a decent sized valuation. It's in the billions. The point is not exactly how many $billion. It's that we actually have an AI startup at all, even one that was framed as AI. And it got a successful IPO trading at the high end of the bid range. And it seems to be holding up okay in trading. Of course, we've all been there with IPOs. We know that these IPO ranges are picked so that they do a good pop and they do well the first couple of days. Granted all of that, it's still a big deal to get an exit at all because it means that investors are going to get some of their money back. And the symbolism of this IPO is really that there is something of an AI appetite in the market for companies that want to exit. And that is what I care about. Like I said, I actually don't particularly care exactly where Pony AI ended up. I'm not an investor. This is not an investment podcast. All I care about is that this is a case where you actually have an opportunity to exit as an investor, and that's good for the industry overall. And actually, as I look it up, it's like a $4.6 billion valuation, and it's been somewhat volatile after hours. So there you go. As you speak, things occur. This is why I don't do stock trading advice. Second piece of news. We're going to move on from the IPO thing. This is about Claude. Claude launched what they're calling MCP, Model Context Protocol. The basic idea is that there needs to be a standard for connecting AI assistants to the systems where data lives, like content, business tools, development environments, all of that. And it's not been really clear how we do that or what a consistent standard looks like. And so Model Context Protocol is an attempt to do that. I'll link to that in the description. It allows Claude to do things like build a browser to go browse the internet, right? Like it can do things that enable Claude to build and use tools. And that becomes a really powerful multiplier for a large language model's capabilities. Claude has been shipping. Their context windows may be short. I know they always have limited availability, but they've been shipping. The second thing they shipped, this is the third piece of news for today, is they shipped personal styles, which means that when I click on the little quill pen in Claude, I can create or edit my own style. I can upload a sample of my writing, and then Claude will actually mimic my writing. Of course, I played with it. Of course, I tried it. I will link an artifact I built in Claude that is Claude explaining how large language models work in my voice, in my written style. Honestly, it kind of nailed it. Like it did pretty well. And I think it's going to enable stronger first drafts and less of the use of delve, the use of personal lists, the things that make AI writing somewhat predictable and annoying. So we will see, but I'm excited. I think that we'll get higher quality outputs quicker without so much custom prompting. Like I've had to use a lot of custom prompting to get the kind of writing I want out of Claude in the past. And I don't know if I'll have to do that anymore. If I can just upload a sample and get a good personal style, that's great. Good enough for me. So there you go. Three pieces of news. We had Pony AI cracking open the IPO window just a little bit. And we had the Model Context Protocol, which I think people are sleeping on. Like that is a huge development, and we're just barely scratching the surface of what it can do. It's like giving Claude tool use. It's a massive, massive development. And then personal styles for Claude as well. So there you go. That's the news.